So today I'm going to take you through the life of a college athlete. A lot of high school kids, they want to go to college, whether it's run track, play football, basketball, baseball, whatever. But a lot of them don't really understand how hard it is to be a college athlete. It really takes up a lot of time and it is a full-time job. So today I'm going to take you through my schedule. I started my day at 6:45. 6:45 in the morning, I'd wake up, take a shower, get dressed, and go eat breakfast. Breakfast started at 7:15. I would try and make sure that I ate a lot for breakfast. That way I didn't have to have a huge lunch because I had practice right after lunch. After I went to breakfast, I would go to training. I would do therapy, I would do rehab, and that would normally take an hour or two. And I really spent a lot of time in there, so I really got close to the people that are working in there. And I really actually enjoyed going to rehab. A lot of people, they didn't want to go in, they didn't want to take the time to do it. But it was something that I actually enjoyed kind of as a me time. And it really helped me kind of stay away from the burnout. After rehab, I would go to class. I'd have a class at 10, I'd have a class at 11. And then after those two classes, I would go to lunch. Well, for lunch, I couldn't eat much because I had practice at 1:30. And if I ate a big lunch and then I go to the track and try and run 400s, well, let's just say that doesn't end out very well. So I would normally try and eat a big breakfast, eat a light lunch, and then go to practice at 1:30. Before practice, I had to go back to the training room for treatment. That way I was ready and warmed up to go to practice. Whenever we got to practice, it started at 1:30. So I had 30 minutes of training, and then we'd warm up for about 30 minutes and then start a real workout. Well, for me, I was a multi. I did the decathlon and the heptathlon. So I got to practice a lot more than everybody else. Whether it was shot put and high jump and 400 runs for one practice, or hurdles, pole vaults, and short sprints, it didn't really matter. I was always out there longer than everybody else on the track. We normally finish at about 5 o'clock. Around 5 o'clock we go to weights. After weights, I'd try and get something for dinner. And normally it'd be about 6:30 or 7. I really tried to eat a lot for dinner because I needed to refuel my body after a long workout. And then on most weeks during the season, we would have at least one meeting throughout the week, sometimes more, and that would generally be at 7 p.m. So we'd have 30 minutes to eat, then go back to the meeting room and spend another hour and a half in the meeting room. So that puts us at about 8:30, which is about the time that I was able to go back to my dorm. A short 15-minute walk, and it's already almost 9 o'clock. Well, in order to compete as an athlete, you have to keep your grades up. So I spent about the last hour of my day doing homework before I went to sleep at about 10 or 10:30, and then I repeated the next day. Like I said earlier, a lot of people, they want to do college sports, but they really don't know what it takes. And it's really important to have a lot of good friends and people that support you, because if you don't, you are going to experience burnout and ultimately quit, just like I did.